All right, so we're going to do, I picked a bunch of cartoon characters today. We're going to start with Tweety, and then I've got, oh, guess I can't. Then I got a bunny for us to do.
Bugs Bunny.
Dumbo, or Baby Dumbo, I guess it's called.
Baby Dumbo.
I'm not sure who this guy is, but I really liked him. Goofy, because I'm Goofy. And then, is that Goofy or Pluto? That's Goofy, I think. Then I got Mickey, and then I got Minnie if we get to the end. So we'll see how far we get.
Oh my God.
We'll start with Tweety because Tweety's the easy one. So this is one you're going to do in your pencil. We're going to do the shape stage, right? You guys should know the process by now. We've been doing it for a while. So we're going to start with a circle for his head. And then I always like to put a line to show which way he's facing. Oh, hold on. How come you can't see mine on the screen? Hold on. You guys can't see my mark here. I'm not sure why.
Oh, I need a pen. Whoa.
Okay. No, I was wondering why you couldn't see. Okay.
Probably just buffering.
It's working. Okay. So that's the head shape. And I'm going to do the body shape. Then I'm going to do one foot back here. I'm going to do a foot here. So they're just ovals, really easy, right? And then if you want to put little wings in, you can put little ones here and little ones there. That's how easy Tweety is. It's really. I've been doing art classes for a long time, and I always start with this one because it's the easiest one for everybody. So, all right. So now I'm going to switch to my detail.
Do it like this.
I'm going to do it in black. You guys can do it in whatever you want.
Don't circle it.
All right. So let's do the eye first. So we'll do one eye here like this. Notice I didn't do the bottom. I'm just going to leave the bottom open. And then I'm going to do the other eye a little smaller, but over this way. Again, leaving the bottom open. And let's get the beak in there. So I'm going to do the top part of the beak first, which is like this. And then I'm going to do the bottom part of the beak, which is a line like this. And inside that, I'm going to do another line the same, just like that. That's for the opening of the beak. So now let's draw the eyes. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to do an oval just like this. I'm going to do one there, and I'm going to do a little smaller one in the other eye right there. Then I'm going to do a second one. So I'm going to do another one just a little bigger to here, and the same on the other side. On the bottom of the eyes, I'm going to draw. If you look at the eyes in the cartoon there's a bit of a hump. So draw like this is for like the cheekbones. So just draw a little bit like that. Hi. We're just doing Tweety. We just got started. So now we're going to do the actual head of Tweety. So let's start with the far eye, and I'm going to do the cheek first. I'm going to go out and do a line like this. And then on this side, I'm going to do the bottom of the cheek just like this. And this is so we know where to draw the head to.
Come here, boy. Come here. Ivy.
Okay, so now we're going to do the head. Now remember the head's pretty big, right? So we're going to do the head all the way up like this.
Okay.
You could probably do a better head than I did. I put a bump in the head. So I'm going to just fix this a bit. Don't forget to draw 3 hairs on the top because he always has 3 hairs on the top. And you can draw 3 eyelashes on the top of each eye. Tweety's all about 3s. And you could put 2 eyebrows, 2 thin eyebrows on the top if you want to. We all caught up? Nova, how you doing? Did you just catch up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so now we're going to start drawing the body. So we're going to start from the bottom of the neck, and we're going to draw the body just like this.
You mind?
Ooh, what are you doing?
Tweety.
Tweety bird.
I'm gonna put a Space Jam jersey on.
That's awesome. Awesome, it looks so good.
He has a big head.
That's good. Tweety does have a big head.
So let's do the wings next. So we're going to do the far wing first. We'll just do a small wing, just like this, to there. And then on this side, we're going to do the wing a bit longer. So we're going to make it go.
It never works.
Go back on like do some work.
So now that we've got the wing, we know where we can start the body. So around the second part here, we're going to join the body up to here.
God, you did a better wing than me.
Okay, so now we're going to do the top part of the leg. So just put a little part like this on each side of the leg. And then we're going to draw the knee on this side, just a little one like that. We're going to draw a knee on this side, a little bit bigger. Anybody know why we're drawing stuff bigger on one side and not on the other side?
Angles.
That's right. It's closer to you, right? Perfect. Okay, let's draw the back of the leg on each one. Now, when we draw the feet, you have the best way to do it is to draw the back of the foot first. So we're going to start almost where the heel is, and we're going to draw the heel and all the way to one toe, just like that. And the nice thing is that now we can start at where the toe is, and we can just draw the front of it up to there. And we'll do the same on the other side. Now on the other side, I'm going to start on this side by the heel, draw it like this, and then I'm going to draw the top of it like this. So now the only thing we have to finish drawing in is the tail. I guess that's a tail. I don't know. Do birds have tails? Like that. And then we can start coloring it in if we want to. So let me erase this. I'm going to erase my blue lines so that this is what you have, like this. And then
Eraser. Just gonna go.
draw the eyes, color the eyes in blue. And I'm going to color the outside of them a little lighter blue.
You know how to use it like I did?
And then you can get the yellow and you can go crazy with the yellow. So if you see the actual picture we're drawing from, you'll notice that they didn't do black line. They did kind of like a brown line. That's what we were talking about last week, where you could make it look not as cartoony if you want it to be. That's what we did with the frog. which is why it has a different look, the one we drew last week.
I covered his foot. See you, Rick.
Riley.
So even though I've got an iPad and I could probably fill in the color with doing some kind of lasso tool, I still like to do it the way that I would normally color, just by coloring it in. I'm going to make legs there. So I'm going to do the beak and the legs. And you might want to do a bit of a darker color for inside the mouth if you want. So it looks deeper in there. And then probably the last thing I'm going to put on is some shadow. So I'm going to take like a gold color. You could use a blue if you wanted. But I'm going to actually just do some shadow. If I've got the sun coming this way, I'm going to do the shadow anywhere that's outside of the light. So just usually around the edge. And then on the bottom, you can do kind of a darker brown would work if you want to put some shadow in. And then if you want to, you can take it a step further and actually, I'm going to do it underneath. But you could do, the nice thing is you could make it look like he's flying. So you could do some blue around him.
Oh, yeah. I still haven't done the eyes.
And there you go. There's your there's our warm-up Tweety. How's everybody doing? Good?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Did everybody finish?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Are we ready to move on to something harder?
Yep. Grab your mark right now. Well, when you do it, don't do like he does. Don't go in circle, in circle, in circle, in circle, in circle, in circle, in circle. You just do this. No. Don't just do one very.
All right. So now this one is basically the same thing. Just look at the shapes, but a little harder.
Do a very light circle.
So we're gonna I'm gonna do. You don't have to do circles. Like for this one, you might want to do more of a triangle for the head. So we might do something like this. I don't know if it's a triangle or a diamond shape, whatever you want to call it. And then we could put the ears in.
See, look how bad this looks.
You could put ovals or whatever for the ears if you want. I always like to do, when I'm doing the head, I always like to put a line so I know which way they're facing. So the nose would go here. We have an eye. And then we can do an oval for the body. You can do an oval for the top of the arms. One over here. Now, the one thing you got to try and watch this when you do this one is do an oval for the legs, but then do the feet there's one behind, so you might only want to do one oval, so you have something like this.
Look how bad that looks.
All right. So once I'm finished this, I'm going to go to the. I'm going to go to my detail, which I'm going to use black for. Is everybody caught up? Everybody got their shape stage in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to start at the nose, and I'm going to draw an oval for the nose. And then I'm going to actually draw the cheeks first because they're kind of in front of everything. So I'm going to draw one like this. Don't forget to make it furry. Down like this. And then on this side, I'm going to do the other one. Just to here. And I think I'm going to do the eyes next. So I'm going to draw an oval for the eyes like this. And I'm going to draw another oval for the other eye like this. And we could put the eyes in there if you want. So let's put an eye in here, pupil, and put another one over here. And now we're going to do the mouth next, right? So we're going to do just kind of like the letter W is a good way to explain it for the top of the mouth. And then we're going to put two lines on either side like that.
Serious?
And then you can put a line on the bottom, like the bottom of the mouth. So you've got like that. So now we're going to do above the eyes. So on the far side, I'm going to draw just where the eyebrow is, kind of like that. Keep that shape of a triangle. That's what you want to keep. And then on this side, I'm going to do just the line to here. Now the top is where we have to watch because the top he's got some hair, right? So we're going to draw a little bit of a hair, just like that at the top, and then you can join it up there. And on this side, there's just the eyebrow. All right, so don't join it up. Just you put the eyebrow in. So now we get to draw the ears. So let's draw the close ear first. We're going to draw this line just like this. We're going to draw the other part of the ear like this. And then we're going to do the inside of the ear like this. So now we're going to do the other one. All right, so the other one starts around the top of where the hair is, and it goes over here. I'm going to bend mine a bit more because I don't have as much room. And then the same thing, we're going to do the inside of the ear. All right, so now I'm going to start at the shoulder closest to me. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to draw the arm to about here. On the other side, I'm going to start where the bottom of his neck is, and I'm going to draw the white spot. So I'm going to draw this part here all the way up until it meets that part. So sometimes it's just trying to figure out what to draw and where to draw it.
Mm-hmm.
Just below his mouth there, there's a little line. I'm going to put a line here, and I'm going to put a line here for his chest. And then I'm going to draw the far arm just like this. because his hands are behind his back. On this side, on this arm, closest arm to me, I'm going to draw a line here, and then I'm going to draw this part of his body to here. And on the other side, we're going to draw the front part of his leg just to here. So we're down to the feet. And we have, we'll draw his hands in first because it's really just a line. So just draw a line back here on his closest arm. You're just going to draw a line. You can make it funny. That's not his tail. His tail actually would be on top of that. So it's like he's got his arms behind his back, right? So now we're going to draw the feet. The feet are probably the hardest part of this whole cartoon. So we're going to draw the front, the one that's in front first. So let's draw the knee, just like that. And then we're going to draw the top. And the nice thing about a rabbit is you can use their markings and stuff. So we're going to draw this line on the top, but then it'll go around to the back. So it's kind of forming the top part of his foot with the back part of his leg. Then we'll draw one toe, his toe right to here. We'll draw the other toe in front, and then we'll draw the other toe in with that. And that's how you draw the foot on the front. So now we'll do the other leg. So we have one portion here, and we're going to draw this part. But remember, his foot is kind of tucked in behind. So we're just going to draw that little line there. That's the side of his foot. And then we can just draw this part down here, and there's a bit of a toe we can see. All right, so I'm going to color in his eyes because I'm using black, so I'm going to color in the eyes while I can. I'm leaving a bit of a highlight there. You can leave as much of the highlight as you want. All right, so now I'm going to, once you've done that, you can erase your pencil lines. And we'll start doing some coloring. So, of course, I'm going to pick a light, kind of, I guess, a bluish gray. That's what I'm looking for. You choose whatever you want. Let's see, what do I have here?
Darn, I ripped my page.
So I don't actually, I'm not going to use that gray. I kind of have a blue. No, I'm going to use music. All right, I'll use the gray. So you can use whatever color you want. You want to make it a yellow bunny, go ahead. Doesn't matter to me. All right, so once you got all your gray in there, I'm going to do the inside of the ears are, I'll do them pink. And I'll do his nose, I'll do the nose pink too. All right, so once I've got that done, I can go in with a darker gray if you want.
I'm getting annoyed way too easy.
To put some shadow.
Well, why do people have to go like this? Only annoying. Can you do that for like 5 hours?
Was that Moss? Is that Moss's table? Just put yourself on mute if it's who's I don't know who's doing it.
That's most. Yeah.
All right, and then you can use, if you want to do, if you're trying to do shadow on white, sometimes using a light gray or a light blue is a good way to do shadow. You want to put shadow on your character, and it's supposed to be white. And again, just like the other one, if you want, you can do some. I always like to do this sometimes so it doesn't look like your characters are floating. Maybe put blue behind, something like that, just so it looks like the character's not floating. Okay, how'd we do?
We did good.
We did good. Did everybody get a bunny drawn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Awesome.
Yeah.
Ready to go harder? Ready to do something harder? Sure you are. You guys are brave. Ready to move on to Baby Dumbo?
No.
That's a little bit harder, right?
Like a melt.
You can do it. Let's see, where am I?
I finished coloring my other one.
No, you got to try it. You got to try it. You can color in the other one later. You can do that anytime. You don't need me to color it.
Oh, God, this is going to be so hard.
This isn't even the hard one. This is just a harder one than the last two we did.
What's the most hardest one?
I don't know what the most hardest one is. Goofy's probably going to be pretty hard. He's probably going to be a little harder.
What about the guy?
Yeah, we can do the big guy too. But let's do Baby Dumbo first. Let's see how you guys get on with this one. Why don't you guys teach me? I'll see if you've been listening for 4 weeks. No, it's okay. It's all right. I'll do it. Okay. So we're going to start with the shape, right? Just look at the shapes. And you got some pretty big shapes here with ears like that. I got ears like that, just so you know. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to start with the circle. Oh, hold on. On the wrong layer here. All right, so I'm going to start with the circle first for the head. And again, he's looking this way. And I'm going to draw a long oval for the trunk. And I'm going to draw big circles for the ears. And I'm going to draw basically a triangle for the hat. So you can already see that it's starting to look like Dumbo. So now the body, though, his head is twisted, right? So we're going to draw a circle for the body, like this. But we're going to draw the legs this way. Because the legs are going the other way, right? And then on the back, I'm going to draw... Here, I'll make mine a bit smaller so you can see. And then on the back, I'm going to draw a leg here. And there's a leg in between here. So you can just put a little circle there. So there is your shape stage. Pretty easy, right?
I didn't finish my face.
So what do you think we should draw first? What do I always say? We draw first. Draw what's sticking out, right? So that would be the trunk. I'm actually going to draw the trunk first on this one. So I'm going to draw the top part of the trunk. I'm going to draw this part here, like this.
Going in.
Let me take this down a bit here for you.
Are we going all the way down? Because I already went all the way down.
So that's this top part. Then I'm going to draw underneath. I'm going to draw a line like this. This is the bottom of the trunk here. So I like to try and draw what's connected, right? That's what I like to do. All right, so now we're going to draw the bottom line, which goes down to the top of the mouth, like this.
What?
And we can draw the mouth in first. So we could draw a line like this, and then another line this way. And we can draw, there's another line on the very bottom of the trunk at the top. You can draw that in if you want, just right here. So now let's go to the eye on the far side.
That's
so
not like when you like squeeze like the thing of a balloon.
So we'll draw a line like this. All right, so this is the one eye. And then we'll draw the other eye down here like this. All right, so now we can draw the cheek part there, and then we're going to draw the top of the head. So from the top of the trunk, we're going to draw the top of his head like that. And then we're going to draw the other side of the head. We'll draw this side over here, a line here, and then we could draw a line from his mouth to the top there. I'm going to redraw that line. I don't like it. I didn't make his cheeks wide enough. There we go. That's been better. All right, so now I'm going to actually draw his hat next. So I'm going to draw the bottom of the hat like this. And I'm going to draw another part of the hat like this. I'm going to do that on both sides. And then that part in the middle, there's a line that goes just like this in the middle. That makes it look like it's wrinkled. And then draw the top part. So it goes. And then I'm going to draw another piece underneath. So there's our hat.
This actually works. I use my sweater and I go like this so I don't get like pencil in my hand. Hey, Marcus.
All right, so let's draw the inside of the eyes before we go. All right, so we got the two eyes in here. And we can draw some of the marks on the top of the trunk if you want. And he's got some eyebrows here.
Think he's going to say bye soon?
And his tongue. You can put his tongue in if you want.
Is Rico just sitting in the background?
Where?
All right, so let's start with the ear closest to us. And we're going to draw this line for the top of the ear, like this. We're going to draw the second line on top of that, which goes like this. We could draw the top of his head. And then down here, right about here, we're going to draw this part of his ear. And we'll draw the part of his foot just so we know where that ends.
Stay out of the screen. This whole time.
So I've drawn the bottom of his foot in just because that touches the ear, just so I know where that is. So now I could draw that other line to finish the ear off. So now let's go to the other ear. Before we finish the body, let's go to the other ear. And we're going to draw this line here. And we're going to draw the other top line. I'm going to start at this end because just and draw it like this. And then I'm going to draw the ear to his trunk, and I'm going to draw it again down to here. So now we've got his, we got to do his body. So we're going to do the little scarf that he's got around first. So we're going to do a line that goes like this for the front. And then I want you to do a little bit of a line that goes up like this. This is where the scarf, if you see on the far side, it makes it look like a wrinkle. And then we're going to go down to the bottom of the ear and go in like this. Now, if you want, we can draw the line, the stripe that's on it. Just make it wavy like the scarf. And now we're going to do the leg that's in front first, not the one we drew earlier. We're going to draw this other one, which goes down like this.
No.
What on the screen?
And we're going to draw the other one like that. And then we can draw the foot. The foot is just like half an oval. And you can draw the
Hi.
toenails on that one.
Say hi to Messenger.
And you can draw you'll see the knee is just 5 lines or 4 lines
Hi, Rick.
on the front.
Here we go.
And then we're going to draw his stomach now. So we're going to draw another line beside that leg. And then we're going to draw another line like this. And now we can draw the back of that other leg that we started. And we can do legs for that. So we're getting there. We're almost done. Got a couple more legs to go. So let's do the leg that's in between let's do the far back leg first. So we're going to draw this one in between. So that's the one that you can see in between the front legs.
Is that some sort of meme? And this is like but that's the meme.
Okay, and now we're going to do the back leg.
I don't know what it's called. But you just found it?
Right. So I did the back leg there.
TikTok? Yes, actually.
And I'm going to do the front of the back leg here. And then again, the two toe.
Why is that spelled with a K instead of a C? Because you can't see it. Why is that spelled with a K instead of a C and not a C? Because you can't see it.
All right. So now I think we got everything. There's a line at the top of his ear I forgot. I'm going to put that in, and that's about it. So now we can erase our lines and start and color them in.
This is ugly because we're drawing goofy. Get it? And Pete. Because we're drawing goofy. Shut up. This is ugly Fuka.
I think I made my elephant pretty dark here.
You sure did.
Motherfucker.
I'm using a dark gray, so he's got a little bit of a suntan.
What are you doing the Emble?
And my
It was so pretty.
Bugs Bunny and Tweety.
You guys done?
no. We did a mini Bugs Bunny.
Nice.
And
Very good.
I put a Space Jam.
Very good. That's hilarious.
I just didn't want to do the bottom. No. No. I'm not.
Oh, I know.
Thanks.
You gotta flip it the other way now, too? Yep.
Okay, so yellow for the hat.
I'm gonna go after to look at them, see if she's got any other brushes or anything you need for tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm trying to think on what we can use to keep this up. I wonder if you want it down to paint. Is it okay down?
For what?
Yeah,
Is it for the painting class?
Yeah.
Where's Hunter?
No, it's just tomorrow.
It's just one.
Where's Hunter?
I don't know.
Big fat ugly Mudufuka.
And let's see. I don't know what color we should use for. Let's use this color.
Ugly Mudufuka. That's how you say it. Ugly Mudufuka. Chubs. Let's eat chub. Chub.
How's your elephants going? Good.
Good.
Julia has coronavirus. She cannot go.
George.
Then it's all wrong. Can't stand people.
No, I can't stand you either.
Little blue here.
You make me talk. What makes you Well.
Yeah.
All right. So you can add some shadow. You can add some shadow if you want.
I make it snappy.
That's Travis.
Almost done coloring.